Just picked up the new 2026 HRV, or still deciding if it's the right fit. Either way, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm walking you through 20 smart tips and tricks to help you make the most of your HRV, or figure out if it's the one for you. We'll start outside, move into the cabin, and things will get more advanced as we go, so stick around. There's a lot packed in here. Hate walking into a freezing car in winter, or feeling like you've just opened an oven door in summer? The 2026 HRV's remote engine start is here to save you from that. Standard on the Sport and EXL trims, it lets you get the cabin to a comfortable temperature before you even grab your seatbelt. First, press the lock button to make sure everything's secured, then press and hold the remote start button, the one with the circular arrow, until the parking lights flash. The HRV will fire up, and the climate control does the rest. On a cold morning, it'll heat things up, including your seats, windshield, and side mirrors. On a blazing summer day, it'll kick the AC into gear. If you hop in and try to move right away, the engine will shut off. That's a safety measure. The right way? Step inside, press the brake, and hit the start button. That's when your screens wake up and you get full control. Plans change? No problem. To stop the engine remotely, press unlock once, then hold the circular arrow button until those parking lights flash again. If you're looking to cool down your HRV before hopping in, here's a neat trick. Tap, then press and hold the unlock button on your key fob and watch all 4 windows roll down while the sunroof, if equipped, opens up. It takes about 10 seconds for all the windows to fully lower. If you don't need them all the way down, just release the unlock button once they reach your preferred spot. If you'd rather disable this feature, say to avoid surprises on rainy days, you can. Just use the instrument cluster and steering wheel roller to navigate to vehicle settings. Press the roller to select door setup, then scroll to remote window control and toggle it off. No more digging for keys. The HRV's smart entry system makes unlocking effortless. But by default, if you have Smart Entry Sport and EXL, grabbing the driver's door handle will only unlock that one door when the key fob is on you. That means your passengers are left waiting. If you'd rather let everyone in at once, it's easy to change. Just like with the previous setting, use the instrument cluster and steering wheel roller to access vehicle settings. Navigate to keyless access setup, then select door unlock mode and choose all doors. Now your passengers can hop in right away without the awkward pause. Locking up your HRV can be done in more than one way. Choose the method that fits the moment. Hit the lock button on your key fob. On Sport and EXL trims, when the key fob is on you and all doors are closed, just press the ridged area on the front door handle. Closing the tailgate, just press the button under the Honda emblem and all doors secure at once. No fob with you? Press the lock switch inside the driver's or passenger's door. If the key's not around, your HRV will give you 10 beeps to let you know it's locking. If the key is around, it'll stay quiet. For even less effort, Sport and EXL models have walk-away auto lock. Carry your fob, close everything up, and as you step away, the HRV locks itself and gives a quick beep. You can enable it in Vehicle Settings, Door Setup, Walk-away Auto Lock. Keep in mind, it won't activate if the engine's still on, a door or tailgate is open, or the fob is inside. Finally, for base LX models, without the smart entry system, it locks immediately without the beeps. If your seatbelt doesn't line up quite right, maybe it's riding too high or too low, you can adjust it in seconds. Just find the height adjuster above your shoulder, pull it toward you, and move it up or down until it's in the sweet spot. Your front passenger gets the same convenience too. To readjust the steering wheel in the HRV, pull down the lever beneath the column, set it to your preferred position, then lock it back in place. Before we get to the next batch of tips and tricks inside, make sure to tap that like button and subscribe. It really helps out, and there's more Honda content on the way. As you get moving, your HRV will lock the doors on its own once you hit about 10 miles per hour. If you'd rather have them lock the moment you shift out of park, you can easily change that. Using the steering wheel roller, open Vehicle Settings in the instrument cluster, then head to Door Setup, Auto Door Lock, and pick the option you like best. It's a simple way to keep your door secure and your attention where it belongs, on the drive. By default, your HRV unlocks all doors the moment you open the driver's door after parking. Want it to work differently? Use the steering wheel roller to go to Vehicle Settings, Door Setup, Auto Door Unlock. From there, choose one of these. Unlock all doors when the driver's door opens, Unlock all doors when you shift to park. Unlock all doors when the ignition is turned off. Keep them locked until you unlock them yourself. Pick the option that fits you and your passengers best. Creeping through bumper-to-bumper traffic? The 2026 HRV's brake hold feature, standard across trims, is here to bring a little sanity back to your commute. Just buckle up, tap the brake hold button, and call it a day. At every full stop, the HRV holds the brakes for you, freeing you from footing the pedal. The brake lights stay lit, too, so the car behind knows you're not about to move. Once activated, you don't need to tap again. You'll see a green hold light on the dash. Brake hold stays active until you turn it off, and it even auto-reactivates when you start the car next time. And here's a neat safety feature. If you've been sitting for 10 minutes or more, the parking brake kicks in automatically. No slipping, no surprises. Engaging the parking brake in the HRV is easy. Just pull up on the switch next to the shifter. To release it, press it down while holding the brake pedal. Think of it as the modern button-powered version of the old handbrake. Up to lock, down to release. And here's a smart shortcut. If your seatbelt is on, you don't even need to press the switch. Just hit the gas, and the brake disengages automatically, so you're ready to roll. Even the entry-level HRV comes with a neat trick for quieter rides, audio zones. You can direct sound only to the driver's side speakers, making it perfect for catching up on an audiobook or hearing navigation clearly without disturbing anyone else. Especially handy if the backseat passengers are napping. When you're in sound settings, open system volumes to adjust voice guidance, phone call volume, and more, so your nav isn't shouting at you and you're not struggling to hear calls. The wireless phone charger is now standard on every 2026 HRV, but here's a little pro tip. If you're not using it and just end up tossing your key fob, credit card, or other random stuff on it, it's better to switch it off. Those items can heat up and catch you off guard. To turn it off, just press and hold the button next to the green light until it goes out. Every 2026 HRV comes with auto high beam for better night visibility. A forward-facing camera senses the road. If it's dark and clear, your high beams kick on automatically. Spot a streetlight, headlights, or taillights? It drops back to low beams so you don't blind anyone. Setup is simple. Put your headlight switch on auto. Make sure you're in the low beam position, drive 25 miles per hour or more. When it's working, you'll see an A icon on your dash. Need manual control? Just pull the lever to flash or push it forward for high beams, though that turns auto high beam off until you switch back. If you'd rather not walk away in the dark, your HRV lets you control how long the headlights stay on after you shut off the engine. The factory setting keeps them glowing for 15 seconds, but you can change that to switch off immediately once the driver's door closes, or extend the time so they light your path a little longer. Here's how. Head into Vehicle Settings on your instrument cluster. Select Lighting Setup, then Headlight Auto Off Timer, and choose the duration that works best for you. Shift into reverse, and the HRV wastes no time pulling up the rearview camera on the central display. You can flip between wide, normal, or straight-down perspectives, so whether you're squeezing into a tight spot or backing out of a driveway, you've got the angle that works best. For 2026, even the base model enjoys the sharper, larger display. Opt for the Sport or EXL, and the system goes a step further with Rear Cross Traffic Alert. Paired with the blind spot indicators and rear sensors, it scans for vehicles creeping in from the side while you're backing up. The feature runs automatically, though you can easily disable it with a single tap on the display's right-hand icon. Every 2026 HRV comes with road departure mitigation, designed to nudge you back on track if you start to drift out of your lane.
You'll actually feel the steering wheel vibrate as a gentle warning.
If you ever want to switch it off, it's simple. Scroll through the instrument cluster using the steering wheel controls, open the Safety Support menu, select Road Departure Mitigation, and press the scroll button to toggle it off. Once the checkmark disappears and the option grays out, the system is disabled. If you've topped off a low tire, you'll need to reset the tire pressure monitor, and it's pretty simple. Use the steering wheel roller to open the instrument panel menu, go to Vehicle Settings, select TPMS Calibration, and hit Calibrate. That's it. Just keep in mind, the HRV doesn't display individual tire pressures, so if the warning light comes on, you'll still have to check each tire manually. Still have the maintenance light on after an oil change? No problem, you can reset it yourself in under a minute. On any HRV trim, use the steering wheel scroll wheel to open the Settings menu on the instrument cluster. Scroll down to Maintenance Reset,
select the item you want to clear, and you're done.
Want to check your oil life? Just head to the maintenance screen on the cluster. When it drops to 15%, that's your cue to at least schedule the next oil change. Want to reset trip A or trip B? It's quick and easy. Go to the fuel range screen on your display, then use the steering wheel scroll wheel to flip between trip A and trip B. Once the one you want is on screen, press the wheel in to reset it. When you're finished, just hit the home button to go back to your previous screen. A small but handy update on the 2026 HRV is that you can now delete your radio presets. To save a station, just press and hold an empty slot, or hold a slot you want to replace. But here's the real improvement. If you want to remove a preset, simply press and hold it. A delete option will appear at the top. Tap it and the preset is gone. No more clutter, no more confusion. Looking to give your foot a break on the highway? The 2026 HRV comes with both standard and adaptive cruise control, so you can choose what fits your drive. Press the cruise button on the steering wheel, watch for the white icon on the cluster. That means cruise control is armed. Reach your desired speed, press set, and the icon turns green. Now the HRV is holding that speed for you. Want to adjust it? Tap the toggle up to increase by 1 miles per hour per press. Tap down to decrease by 1 miles per hour per press. To cancel, just hit the brake, press cancel, or toggle off with the cruise button. Need to jump back to your previous speed? Tap RES and you're back in action. Now for adaptive cruise control. Great for traffic or long stretches. Press and hold the distance button, the one with the bars, until you hear a beep. Tap it again to select your following gap. Each bar roughly equals 1 car length. Press set and the HRV will automatically speed up or slow down to keep that gap. Whether it's open road or stop and go traffic, cruise control takes the edge off and makes driving easier and a lot more relaxing. Have a favorite HRV trick I didn't cover? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for more.